Good morning, YouTube. Properly dressed this morning, too. Canadian Drone Hub t-shirt on. Great picture, great t-shirt. So let's see who's up this early in the morning. I know I'm about 15 minutes early, but my little guy got me up, and I figured as long as I was up, he and I ought to sit here and visit with y'all. Yeah, this is Henry, my baby. Good old Henry. Yes, indeedy. Him's a good boy. Don't know if he'll sit though. He doesn't like to sit a whole lot. Doesn't like to sit a whole lot. Do you, buddy? Huh. I don't like to sit, Daddy. I like to run around. I'll run around when the other dogs get up. Right now, I'm going to sit, make sure Mommy doesn't wake up. Yeah, he's a good boy. This is my puppy. This is my piece of shit. Pekingese and Shih Tzu. They actually call him a Pikachu. Well, I think Pika shit fits him better. Yeah, good boy. Yes, he is. Okay, let's see who all's up. We got some more 3D art. Not really art. I didn't make it. I just printed it. Somebody else went through the trouble of making it. They did come out very good. They came out very, very well. And this little guy, he's so good. Yes, him is. He'll lay down now. Good boy. Yes, sir, Bubba. Bum, 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 bum. No, you can't have that, buddy. You cannot have that. That's for Ember. That's my latest print. That is Yoda. Well, you guys know that. Look at those ears. Look at the angle on those ears, and they were printed without any kind of supports. Got a little ragged right at the end, which is no big deal. That will just cut right off. Yep. No big deal at all. Yeah, time for me to have one of these. My brownie. Mm-hmm. Alrighty. Yeah, it'd be early, guys. But anybody that tunes in later and doesn't want to watch the whole show, let me see if I can show you something. I hope I can. Okay, let me see. This is the train track. It's been moved a little bit, and actually the camera's been moved a little bit too. That's the color. It's all getting painted. That table's done. That's the longer of the two tables. I gotta wait for it to dry sufficiently for me to lay stuff on it, and then I'll move all the track over to it. And yes, sir, Bubba, we will have the trains back up and running. Hopefully Saturday morning, if not, no later than Sunday, I hope. Although Sunday's a big day. Our church has to go to another church and do a sing and stuff. It's going to be a lot of fun. My little buddy here is getting bored. Yeah, you are. But yeah, just got to kind of hang in here by myself for a little bit. Hopefully somebody will wake up. Oh. Baby. Yes, indeed, you do. Oh, what a big yawn. My goodness. Yeah. It's my Henry. This is my Henry. Yeah, buddy. You're a good buddy, no? Okie dokie. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Henry, no. Mm-mm. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Well, let me see something. I don't know if I've got something I can open that with. I wonder. Anybody knows anything about? I don't know if you can read that. On my end, it's backwards, but it's a laser print head for my maker pie. Brand new. I'm not sure when that hit the market. I don't think that was available when I bought this printer a couple months ago. But they sent me an email about it. Funny thing is, you can't find any kind of documentation anywhere that can help you get her done, as they say. So I don't know what to do about that. That is for sure. Ooh, I forgot to send out invites. I have to get that done. Sometimes people show up and come in. Okay, let me compose mail. Let me shrink that down. Grab this puppy. And go back to mail. Okay, let me see. And make sure he gets one. Gotta make sure he gets one. And let's see. Gotta make sure he gets one. And make sure he gets one. And him. And him. Who else? No. I'll send him one just in case. Let me think who all these people are. So maybe we can get Paul to come on this morning. Manic, Sean, Roger said he might be here. Hugh, Asgard, Mark from Centroid, RC Crazy. Yeah. And I'll send Dennis one. That's a weird way to send something. I don't think I have. No, I don't have them. Ooh, I gotta remember Doug Sweener. He's a good old boy. There he is. Okay, that should be everybody that I could possibly fit in. Good morning, Flyer FPV. How you doing today? Yeah, I came out a little early this morning. I've been here since about 5:40. Couldn't sleep. Got my appropriate attire on, though. Got my Canadian Hub shirt on. You're the only one so far, Flyer. Nobody gets up this early but me. Of course, some places it's late. It's not early. Got me another print done. Probably the last of my Star Wars series, unless my daughter wants something different. But there's her Yoda. Wish I had some green to do it in, but I don't. But yeah. And then there's my 23-hour print. This is old Luke from the newest movie, or one of the newer movies. And then I knew she was going to love this one. That's young Luke. She's always liked his character a lot, so been a little busy with those. Of course, I say busy. All you got to do is start them and wait a long time for them to finish. Oh, come here, you. Come on. There's my buddy. Yep, there's my buddy. Woohoo. Woohoo. Yeah. Good boy. Yeah. I think he's confused. He's not used to being up this early. Are you, buddy? Nope. Not at all. Oh, yeah, I don't get up this early. I should still be sleeping. Yeah. I almost got the Evo out yesterday, but my wife was wanting to get the garden ready, so I hooked up the trailer to the truck, and we went to Lowe's and bought a pallet of cow manure and some lime and stuff to treat the garden. Hopefully it's what it needs. Say home, baby. Yeah. So didn't get to fly. What's up with my buddy, huh? Yeah. forgot to get myself something to drink this morning. Yes. Hi, everybody. Hey, hi, everybody. What a good pup. Yeah. Am so huggable. Yes, you are. Big old squishy Henry hug. Yeah. And you can see he hates it. I did get something neat yesterday. I didn't open it up yet. I'm going to hold off till I find some instructions on it. But it's a Maker Pi laser head for my printer. It's actually supposed to let you do like laser etching and stuff. I don't know on what surfaces, but I would assume it's going to be able to work on wood and things like that. Don't know. Gonna have to be real careful when I use it though. Because if it's strong enough to make burn and stuff, it's strong enough to hurt your eyes. Stop doing that. You don't need to be down there doing that. No, you don't. The morning news. Yeah, I'm hoping it's going to be a good part. I didn't really know they made it, but they sent me an email advertising it, and I says, "That's pretty cool." So I went and ordered it. Yeah, the heads on this thing, they're all metal, hot ends, and you just unload the filament, let the head cool down, and you just press two little clips together, and the whole entire head assembly comes right off the hot end, fan and all. And then you just, well, actually the fan stays on there, but the heating element and everything comes off, and you just slide a new one back on. So we'll wait and see how this works. Problem like anything from China, you go to their site, you can't find any instructions on what it can and cannot do. There's no instructions on, do you have to program your printer differently? Do you have to get a special program to use it? So we're going to have to find out. Henry, what are you doing? You're like a cat. Yeah, you're like a kitty cat. You spend half your you're gonna growl at me? You're gonna growl at me? Hmm? 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 I'm gonna get you. Ooh, I don't know if I have claws. I don't think I do. No, I don't see it. Hey, Manic. Good morning, sir.
Good morning. I might just take. I don't think I need my speakers, my headphones, so I'll take it out. Can you hear me okay?
I will hear you fine.
I can hear you fine now. Wow.
A little bit of feedback.
Okay. Want me to
It's,
put my headphones on?
no, it's gone now.
Go
I don't know
now?
what's causing it. Yeah, it might have been the headphones might have been picking something up.
Yeah,
I don't
might
know.
have been.
So, what's up, my friend?
Just here to have a little bit of Vegemite
Oh,
on some biscuits with
there you go.
and some ones for those who don't like Vegemite. I've got cheese, just plain cheese, and then I've got a Vegemite and cheese.
Oh, Lord.
But the beauty of these is, with these biscuits, these are traditional in Australia. They're salada biscuits until they're sold out to the Americans. They're Australian-owned business, and what you do is you squeeze the biscuits down and squeeze all the. It's almost like pimples, and you squeeze the black and white out. And the kids would love doing that before indulging, and that was unique because we had to keep. We were so poor in Australia after the wars. We had to keep ourselves amused at breakfast time.
Yeah,
And
those look like almost like a saltine that 4 pieces have been put together.
yeah, and we always grew up with jelly. We
Yep.
had our aeroplane jelly because Australian households always had this stuff as a staple because it was cheap. We had jelly, and we often had fruit in it. So so the kids would eat their vegetables or fruit because yes, it was very traditional.
So, how'd your day go?
I slept most of my day. I had my nurse come late.
Ah,
I did the simulator first with that was a laugh. I had it up Stobie poles, had it rolled over the tractor many a times, and it was just an absolute ball. It was a laugh. So hopefully I'll practice on my own just to get it right before I actually then go out and do some proper farming. But that was a bit of a fun task. And so the nurse came, and then I watched Ken Heron replay, and then went to hit the sack for a bit, and woke up. Thought I'll have some cheese and crackers and whatnot instead of cooking. So I knew you were going to be on. Well, I was hoping you were going to be on. Yeah, so that was my day spent.
is that straight up Coke?
No, zero Coke.
Okay, because I noticed the black ring on top.
Yeah, it's no sugar.
Yep. Yeah, that container's just a little different than what we have here in the States. Of course, I haven't bought any in a while.
Yeah.
They say that came about because men didn't like to drink Diet Coke, so they made Coke Zero. It sounded better. I don't know.
It actually tastes different. Totally.
Yeah, I know. I've had them both, and I think it's a totally different soda.
It is a totally different soda. Yeah, totally. I can't stand Diet Coke. I had to go. It actually tastes different to Zero too. Like we had a Zero brand, and because the sales went up on this type, they ended up taking Zero out completely. The only thing that they recommend with this is to really chill it, is it brings out the flavour, and it does. It makes a difference. I actually literally almost freeze it, and in fact, it has heaps of ice in it before I take it out, freeze and put it in the fridge. And so I drink it while it's still very chilled.
Yeah, I used to keep a lot of my fridge at work, but I started drinking Code Red, the cherry Mountain Dew.
Yeah, I haven't tasted cherry Mountain Dew.
Well, I think
like
it's cherry. They call it Code Red.
All right, because I liked Mountain Dew, but I'm not familiar with cherry. I'll just see if I can bring up some chat.
Only one in so far was Mr. Flyer FPV.
Okay.
I think he's still here.
Um,
I got my first table done.
have you?
Yeah, it took me 2 coats on both halves.
Right.
But there it is there.
Oh, very good, very good, very good.
Much better than the white.
Yep.
Yep. Still a little, needs to dry a lot more, I think, before I can put anything on it. It's supposed to hand dry it at after an hour, and it did that. But it's still, when you touch it, you can just feel that it's a little bit not quite completely dry. So I won't be putting any track on it. Sometime today, we got to work on the wife's garden. So when we get that done, and I'm all tired out, I'll come back in here and move all the conglomeration of crap that's over on the other table off of the table somewhere, so I can paint that table. Because that table's still white.
That's
Hey, buddy.
Yeah.
What's up, buddy? Huh? You watching the computer screen? Huh? He's watching something. Hey, puppy. What a pretty puppy. I've got a boy just about that coloring. He's old, though. He's almost 13 or 14.
Yeah, mine's 15.
He's still pretty spry, though.
Mm-hmm. Mine keeps young because there's a Staffordshire Bull Terrier is 14 months old. And do they run then? She short bursts, she keeps up. But believe me, they're only short bursts. But she gives it a go. Proud of her. She just loves it. And she's so good with little baby puppies or very small dogs. And she even can play with them at the same, but she knows where to tread, so she don't tread on them.
What's up? No, I'm not going to hurt you. I just want you to sit up so people can see you.
Mm. Mm.
Yeah.
Is that Henry with a haircut?
This is Henry with a little bit of cut. Yep. He was getting too hot. Weren't you, buddy? Yep. You want some Vegemite?
Want some Vegemite and cheese?
He probably liked the cheese. I'm not too sure he'd like the Vegemite, but I don't know.
I don't know. Dogs do like the saltiness.
Yeah, that's true. What's up? Huh? What's with my buddy boy? Yeah.
Oh, when a bunch of us got onto Claude's channel.
Cynical, hello.
Who's there?
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Cynical. That's terrible.
Can't see his chat. Maybe it's a look. What's going on?
Let me check this out. I think I can do it without losing my stream. Yep, I can. Okay, EBR. Thanks for the quick hi and bye. Work hard. You okay, Henry? Huh?
Yeah, a bunch of us are saying that we got onto Hangouts with Claude. I don't know if you'd know him, but what's his yeah, it's Droning with Claude, I think his YouTube channel is, and Hugh from Asgard's was on, and we ended up getting Rick Halbert up for the first time because he was too shy. Made lots of excuses why he couldn't come up. And eventually we got him up after a lot of trouble because he didn't have Hangouts, and because he's only new at it too, Claude is. He forgot to tell him he must have all these steps, must have Chrome, and he didn't have Chrome. That's the reason why.
Yeah, Chrome's the way to run it. You can run it with Explorer, but it doesn't run well.
Yeah, so
it's not near as friendly.
So it all worked out.
Yeah, I was going to send Claude an invite, but I don't have his email. I thought I had it, but maybe he'll pop in the chat this morning, or maybe not. The president actually was up at his airfield because he said he says he parks his aircraft over there at Gerald Ford Airport, and that's where the president was yesterday, up in Saginaw.
Okay, I think I've got his email address.
Well, don't post it in here.
No,
if you want to copy the link and send it to him, feel free.
I'll see what I can do.
Well, Henry's tired. I woke him up too early. Oh, let me show you my... Did I show you my Yoda yet? That's my last print.
I saw it on the video.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Nice.
Came out pretty good. I think my daughter's going to like them when she gets them. One of these days, I'm going to get some and do some buildings for my train set. That's why I bought it. Yeah, I bought it so I could do that, and I haven't done but one building this whole time.
See this apple?
Uh-huh.
Right, it looks perfect, right? But that's the seconds from Audi's. Audi's have promoted hail damage or storm damage fruit, and they all have their blemishes.
Yeah.
And this is supposed to be seconds, and this is so sweet and delicious and juicy apple, and it's supposed to be a seconds. Can't believe it. Very tasty. And no worms. Because you know what's the worst thing about having a worm in your apple?
Yeah, there's one thing worse than that. That's having half worm.
Exactly.
Yeah, I got one hell of a lot of manure to spread today. Oh, not going to be fun. I have to do it by hand.
So
we'll have to do it with a shovel.
So a lot of BS.
Yeah, a lot.
Well, Rick, if there ever comes a day and you want a number 2 man for the shovel, I'll be there for you.
Okay. No, it's only a probably 30 by 40 foot garden, but it'll take probably 15 or 20 50-pound bags of black cow to cover it. My mail is going crazy this morning. I don't know why.
Like on Sean's channel, he was trying to do the drone trading and drone shop, swap shop, and someone was having a bit of a tough time with his wife or something, and talking about trying to get rid of the wife, and I piped up in the channel. I said, I've got shovels And Sean replies innocently, not realizing it. I caught him out. Normally I don't. Says, no, buddy, I don't. I've got plenty of shovels. I don't need any shovels. And I said, no, that's to dig the hole for the ex-wife. And the way it came out, you couldn't get it as innocent as how it come out. And then they liked it.
Good morning, Juno. Welcome to the stream. Ooh, I know what I was going to find today. Well, if I do that, I can always get the stream back. Let me go to my channel. Let me go to my videos. Yeah, I'm hoping I didn't crash Centroid's stream last night. I tried to put a video up for him to look at.
Yeah.
The next thing I knew, he was gone. Yeah, somewhere. It's not the one I want.
Yes, we have a good bunch of people, don't we? I like Centroid. I like Asgard very much.
Oop.
You trying to screen share, are you?
See if that link works. I tried to post it last night, and the next thing I knew, Centroid was off the air.
Well, it temporarily crashed. I couldn't hear you at all, and I had
Well,
a really loud.
I had the mute on because this is a very loud video. But they were talking about mounting 3D cameras to drones. I did that a long time ago when I had my first Mavic, the original Mavic Pro that I had. And I took GoPro mounts and glued them to the batteries. And then put a GoPro mount on the camera itself.
Right. I'll play it on this.
It didn't seem to bother the GPS at all. I was kind of surprised. That was my big worry, was that it wouldn't know where it was. But and then I turned it into a tiny planet. Cyberduck, good morning. I wrenched you up there, Mr. Cyberduck. And Henry finally went to sleep. Well, it's not so you can censor so much, Cyberdoc. It's so that somebody doesn't kick you out, or whether it be accidentally or deliberately. But Duga, good morning, sir. Beluga, check out that link I posted. I think you'll get a kick out of it if you haven't already seen it. It's a very old one of mine.
It is an old one. It's only got one like, so I haven't.
Yeah.
I haven't watched it.
I only had 10 subscribers back then.
Yeah, I didn't get back as far as that because I've watched a lot of your videos.
Yeah, isn't that crazy, Beluga? Beluga, would you like to come in? Or are you getting ready to go to work? Or actually, you should be getting ready to have supper, I would think. I'm finally figuring this Apple thing out.
You, Rick? That's good.
I'm getting better, let's put it that way. It sure is a lot quicker. Exploration obsession. Good morning. I think I've already got you, but I have to double check. We've got so many people, it's hard to keep track. Yes, I do have you. So let me get you a blue spanner, as Spike would call it, or he used to call it. Okay, no problem, Beluga. I just didn't want you to feel left out, my friend. That's okay, Juno. I appreciate you stopping by. Oh, that's great. Some tourist just fell into our Grand Canyon.
Okay.
Oh, Lord.
Are they expendable?
Tourists, I guess. I don't know. I don't know why anybody wants to get that close to the edge. That's ridiculous, man. He fell 1,000 feet to his death.
Mm.
No, I didn't see it yet. I'll have to check it out there, Beluga. The only time I've been able to get in the net is early in the morning, and then took 2 days off to get work done in the house, and I'm getting a lot of it done. But yeah. I don't know, Cyberduck. It didn't say. It just said it was the second death this week. It could very well be. You know, sometimes you try to take a selfie and you get a little disoriented. You take one step back and find there's nothing there to stand on. I don't know. That could very well be. Oh, is that your
Selfie stick.
selfie stick? Yeah.
It's a selfie stick, so you can go over the cliff.
Yep. I have one, but what I do with it is I GoPro to it.
I use this for switching on PowerPoints, retrieving stuff. I put a light on the end. I've got a light in my drawer that I screw on. So, whoops. So I'll screw that on the end. And that light there shines up. This is for my Osmo. It's very bright. It's 4A studio light.
Nice.
And then I put this on.
Okay, Cyberduck. We'll see you later on. Have a good
Yes,
one.
yes,
Enjoy your walk.
This is the one that Mel reviewed.
Yeah. Yeah,
I got this
those
for
are good little cameras.
I got this for
You know.
$38.
Yep, they're
And
good little cameras.
It's got head cam. It's got watch that you press on and off. It has for the chest. It has for the bikes. Has it for everything. All bits and pieces like you do with the GoPro. And the footage and the way you can operate it is as good as the GoPro. And it's even if it's glass cases up to it. It's really good. Fantastic little camera.
Yeah, they're not bad. They do a good job considering how little you pay for them.
Well, $38 compared to a 700 Australian is what you'd have to if you were to get a GoPro 7. But people are telling me GoPro 5s and that are probably better than the 7 in a lot of cases.
I know the 7 here goes 400.
Yeah, we got to pay 7 because of the price difference. So for $38, that's only like $20 American.
Yep. I couldn't believe there was a guy doing a initial flight video on an Altel Evo yesterday. It's like, my goodness, man, that thing's been out for 2 years.
Mm.
But it was a good video. He did a good job. But I guess like anything, if you're just brand new into it and you get something, you're going to do a video on it. I need to get mine out and fly. That's all there is to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the president had a pretty good time last night. He had those people going.
Yeah. Your mate.
Yeah, they're nice cameras, Dugan. They surely are that.
Mm.
What's up with my buddy, huh? What's up?
And it's good too because Mel reviewed it. And Mel, I know, will not tell any bullshit. So I knew, yep, I had to grab it straight away. So I went onto eBay and got the cheapest I could get it off of his link. And I got one straight away. So it's a good thing about it.
He'll definitely tell you if it's a piece of crap.
Oh, that's right. That's why I like this community. Because I went through so much research on everything in my early days, 5 months ago, and I just was confused all the time of the bullshit that I was being told. Where now, no research required on that camera. I just Mel's trusted, so I just was going to go ahead and get it.
You've been a good boy today.
Like, I don't know if you've seen my I don't know if it's down here. I Got to clean this drawer out. Oh, there it is. I don't know if you've seen the review on this.
Take care, Beluga. Have a good day. Be careful.
Yes, Steve Beluga. I took this out on near cyclone weather and did a review on it because I wanted to bust its balls as bad as I could to see if it worked. And I used that on my tablet because I normally use it on my Osmo. It's for the Osmo camera. But I thought I'll go down there. I didn't want to get my Osmo damaged or wet because everything blew over. It was the storm was that bad. Things are blown over. All my gear got blown over. Tables, chairs got blown over. And so I just took my tablet because I could do the just a bit of a live stream so they could see it warts and all. So they couldn't see whether I was changing things in post-edit where they could see it firsthand. So I used this and it blocked out all the noise. I currently did a video as well on it with my dogs called The Chase. So it's a bit of a horror movie. And you could not hear anything. It was a dead, eerie silence. And that was with wind. So it works very, very well. So I recommend that. So I do reviews, but they're in different methods. Because I did this little movie where you wouldn't have known it was about that. It was sort of like clickbait in the fact it was called The Chase, and you had to watch it to find out what it was about. And then at the end, I'm holding up the dead cat.
Oh.
And then in there, thank you for watching. And then because that's what they call it, is the dead cat.
Yep.
I had one person said I wasn't nearly going to click on there because he lost his cat 11 months ago and he's still mourning over the death of his cat. And because it was me, because of the reputation, he knew I wasn't going to be offensive. And so he ended up watching it and he enjoyed it. That's what happens when you build up a reputation. You get viewers where you would normally maybe not get them.
That is true. You'd be surprised.
And you'd be surprised how petty the reasons why they won't click.
This is true.
I don't know if you've got Mitten Dad. Mitten Dad does some really good tech videos, a lot of farming videos and different things. I enjoy everything he does. But now he's changed his name. He's changed his name to Outdoors with Eric. And I said, I don't like your name. There's no punch. I said, you're better off calling it Eric the Bigfoot. I said, because I said when he was going out with his tractor, because I have a cynical mind and I get a bit silly, and I said, have you ever come across the Bigfoot and accidentally ran over him? I said, that would be a really good video of having him out there while you're racing around doing your videos. Then you think, oops, if he's ran over Bigfoot. And I said, that would be a really good twist. And now he's called it Outdoors with Eric. So I said, if you're going to call it Outdoors with Eric, make sure you have a Bigfoot out there named Eric. Then it'll work.
Yeah, that would work. That would be pretty interesting. That's for sure.
See, I'm an ideas man.
Well, that's a pretty good idea.
I come
Cameron,
out.
good morning, sir. How are things in Japan?
Yeah, I come up with some really bizarre ideas, but it works.
This little guy is just beside himself. He can't wait for his mommy to wake up. He can't get comfortable.
He's actually beside you, Rick.
He's right here.
Yeah, he's beside you as well as himself.
I understand.
Sometimes my joke gets lost in translation.
No, I got it.
Of stupidness, I mean.
No, understood.
Good.
That was a good one.
It's better than a dad joke, that's all.
Yes. Oh, he heard something.
See, that's the only amount of Vegemite is required. You don't need a lot.
That's not much.
You don't need. No, you don't. Too many people put heaps on it, and then I don't even like it. And I enjoy Vegemite. They make the mistake of doing that, and then they say, "I don't like it."
Well, I'm glad it's warming up for you, Camero. Yeah, if you can get that wind to die down, maybe you can get out and get some flights.
Cameron's a good supporter of mine. Gets on a lot of my live streams. Beluga pops on every now and then.
Yeah, Beluga went back to work. Exploration Obsession says you don't put, I don't know what GM is, like peanut butter. Oh, I guess.
Good morning, GM, isn't it?
He might have meant VM, Vegemite. I don't know.
Oh, it could have been Vegemite.
Yeah, he's asking. You don't put it on like peanut butter.
No, you don't. See, I thought I'd do it because with my Aussie connection, and I'm going the Aussie theme at the moment, and with the flags and whatnot, I'm very patriotic. I want to get a Southern Cross flag next. That's like your flag over in America, or the Confederate one.
Yeah, Exploration must type like me. He meant VM with Vegemite.
Mm-hmm.
I'll have to see if our commissary carries it, because it carries a lot of foreign things for all the foreigners that come here to school. They'll have things from all over the world in the international section.
Okay.
Yeah, autocorrect will get you too. Mark, good morning. I sent you an invite, but I know you're probably getting ready for work. So, oh, but while you're here, Mark, I don't know if you got to watch it yet, but there's the 23-hour Luke Skywalker. That's old Luke in his Jedi robe, Jedi Master robe.
I like that, Rick. I really do. Good choice of subject.
And then got the young Luke for the daughter made.
Oh, excellent subject piece too.
It came out pretty good. It's I was surprised. This one really came out looking a lot like what I wanted it to look like. I didn't think the drawing didn't look that good.
That looks nice.
And then the freshest one, Mark, is Yoda.
Oh, I like Yoda.
And those ears, Mark, were printed without any supports.
Oh, well done.
This printer boasts that it can do a 55-degree incline without supports, and it evidently can.
Oh, I'll have to get one of them ones then. because I want to do those.
Yeah, I kind of figured you would be, Mark.
Because I want to do those things and then paint them, hand paint them.
I don't know if she's going to do that or not. She might.
Yeah,
she might
me
just leave them blue.
being an artist, that's what I want to do. Is hand paint them like this one. Yeah,
Yeah.
Mark, this is the Vegemite. It's how you put it pasted on. You don't do it too much.
616. Good morning, sir. Good morning.
How you going,
Hey,
616?
Well, I've got both of you guys in here, Mark and 616. If you can find anything out about printing with a laser print head or making burns with it, I got the head. Matter of fact, I haven't opened it, but since you guys are here, if you're going to be here a little bit, let's see what I can do here.
Are they going to come on, Rick?
No, Mark's actually at work right now.
Okay.
Let me see what we got in here. Oh, this is packaged a lot different than the other heads. I imagine why. This is actually packaged inside a block of foam.
Okay.
Kind of interesting. Well, it's going to be a booger bear to get out. Of course, I probably opened up the wrong end.
That's common, isn't it?
That's probably what I did.
Yeah.
Nope. It's coming out. Oh, okay. It's actually a solid block. And Mark, there's what it looks like. Let me get it out of the plastic bag. I'm kind of anxious to see how you use this thing. I may start out on a little piece of wood or something. I don't know. I just don't want to blow up my printer. Yep, there she is. Very interesting. Yeah, there's this part here, Mark, is the part that slides in to replace the old head. Those connectors go into that part that goes in. These are the tabs that lock it in place. But there's the laser head. Kind of anxious to see what all it will or will not do.
I see what you mean, what it is. It's a head for the actual printer.
Yeah, you replace the thermal head with that uses the filament with this part. And then that's the part that goes back and forth, I'm assuming.
Yeah. Excellent.
The student becomes the master. I don't know about being a master. I just have a little bit more time probably to poke at things and work with them, Mark, than you do right now. But yeah, one thing I remember you always told me was that be prepared to be frustrated. And there was like 3 days there where I couldn't get a print done, and I was getting frustrated. And I remembered what you said about how much you level the printer. Sure enough, I went in and leveled it, swapped out the head because it was a little bit clogged, and boom, beautiful prints started coming out again. I'm going to keep that sucker right in here because that's a little block foam box that they made for it.
Oh, cool.
So it
Yeah,
must be pretty sensitive piece of equipment. But anyway, that's the head. Now I got to find someplace that has some instructions. Yeah, I'm hoping there is. I'm hoping there's something out there that, surely I'm not the only person that decided to get one. There's got to be something on this wonderful YouTube of ours that deals with using a laser head in a 3D printer. I'll find something. I'm pretty sure there's nothing in Cure that will do that, but there's got to be something somewhere that will explain exactly how to make it work. Yeah, I know the tractor beams got you pretty good, Mark. You're being hauled over to the dark side, which is good. I like watching your videos in the simulator. You're doing way better than I could possibly do, I'm sure.
I was thinking about my tractor skills.
Yeah, I hear that.
I said to Farmer, I can drive a pretty good tractor. I said, but not on this sim at the moment. It's so hard.
What's up, my buddy? Oh, he says, you woke me up again, Daddy.
The reason why I laughed, I imagine if I was doing PBS.
Yes, my buddy. Yes, you are.
PB, sorry. Like Mark is, I'd be hopeless.
That good boy. Yes, she is. Yeah, a good boy. Nope. No, you don't have to leave. Oh, that poor little puppy's so confused.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know whether he's seeing himself when he looks up there or what, but I know he was growling at the dead cat earlier.
Oh, really?
Ed, hello, my friend.
Here, Henry. Here, Henry.
Oh,
Here,
Henry, look at
here's a dead cat. Here's a dead cat. He's looking. Here, Henry. Here's a dead cat. Growl, get the dead cat. Get the dead cat. Yeah, here it is. Here it is. He's looking.
Yeah, he's gonna get it too.
Roar. Roar.
Ooh, what's that?
Meow. 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 Ah. 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 Ah, that's terrible.
He gave you one little woof.
Yeah, he's interested. He's certainly interested.
There you go, Mark. You can be the liaison between the dark and the light. That'll work.
Now I'm just being silly.
Oop, he heard the dogs on TV. He thinks they're the ones in the house, but they're not. Henry, be good. Be good. Be quiet. Henry. Mommy doesn't need you waking her up. She doesn't need that, buddy. Uh-huh. No way. Yeah, that does look like a tribble. Looks a lot like a tribble. Good old tribbles. What's up with my buddy, huh? No, you can't go outside. No, not right now. Come on.
What's the tribbles?
Star Trek, the season where the tribbles used to multiply like crazy, and
Oh, yeah, I'm familiar with them now. Yeah.
they filled the ship, and
Yep.
and then in one of the newer movies, that's how they found out that Khan's blood would bring things back to life and all that.
Okay. So there was a connection all behind it.
Yeah, they brought from the new to the, or from the old to the new, a whole bunch of stuff they brought.
Yep. I haven't caught up with a lot of movies.
Yeah, my wife's a Star Trek crazy person, so.
Yeah. I couldn't go to the movies for some time because I couldn't get my walker and get up the steps. I like watching it when I go up the steps because at the time I had my walker at the time. Now I could go. I can walk up the steps.
Okay, Mark, have a good day, man. God bless. Take care of them kids.
See you, Mark.
Sounds good. I'll try to get there.
See, I couldn't lift my legs at all, Rick.
Yeah?
Like, I couldn't lift them up that high. But now, like, I can lift them up like that. And I couldn't do any of that.
That's good. That means you're getting better, my friend.
Oh, it's all part of exercise, yeah.
Yes, they are. Camro dogs are some really good things to have around. I just got too many of them is all. But I love every one of them. Especially this little guy who wants to sit at my feet all day. He's a good boy. Yes, he is.
Good girl, Siggy. Good girl. My dog is a good girl, too. Okay, if I twist it now, there you are. There you are. You'll be able to see it. There you are. You can see her. There she is. Good girl. Good girl.
Pretty thing.
You want to go outside, sweetie? You want to go outside yet? There you go. Good girl.
You let her stay out very long, or does she come right back in?
Sometimes all night. She'll go. I've got an old lounge chair my neighbour gave her. He actually bought it from a second-hand shop for her when he was looking after her when I was in hospital. And because she's got very sore hips because of old age. And so she sits out there laying down and puts her head on the lounge arm and looks out. Just looks out what's going on out in the road. She never runs off. She might go for a wander around the back block to see the other dogs, and then she comes wandering back and then puts herself back on the couch. Then other nights she might want to be in here with me. Depends on what she wants to. I let her do whatever she likes because she doesn't run off. She's even when there's other dogs that walk past, she never follows them. Sometimes she doesn't even acknowledge them. She's a funny dog. She knows what I expect of her, that's all. And not because I'm, how would I put it? It's not like I train her to do that. It's just the bond that we have.
There you go.
Your camera's go. Oh no, he's saying that to Centroid.
Oh, he's going to eat some good stuff.
Some jelly with peaches.
Yeah.
I usually freeze it in the summertime.
Yeah.
And then I scoop it out like frozen jelly and peaches. It's very refreshing.
Ed, did you want to come in and visit? I didn't even think to ask. All I need is an email if anybody wants to come in. Just trying to get you guys awake for Roger and crew.
Is that what you do? Is that your method in your madness?
Yeah.
Figure of speaking.
Oh, Lordy. I am not looking forward to working in the yard, but hey, it's got to get done or we don't get no veggies this summer. Mm-mm-mm. Dang, it's already 7.
So an hour to go, is it?
No, it's not time to go yet.
No, an hour.
Yep, we've been on an hour. Well, actually, an hour and 15 or so. Guess I can turn those around so people can see them. Where I haven't, you couldn't see them at all.
Yeah, that's good. That's good, Rick. You've got to promote all your stuff. When I say promote, it's part of promoting your channel. See, I don't know what that word is. I can't remember it. I know it. It starts ostentatious, is it? Is that the word?
I think that's when for.
You're going to get past that of basically loving yourself. Is that what it means?
Yeah, kind of.
Kind of. You've got to get past that when you're on YouTube. You've got to promote else if you want to get anywhere, to at least get your stuff seen. Otherwise, it's not worth having a channel. It's always nice to get your videos seen. And that's what the hub's all about. And I think that was brilliant.
Yeah, I sure hope these tables dry by Saturday morning.
What do you mean by drying, Rick?
Well, dry enough that I can put stuff on them and it won't scratch the paint off.
Oh, I see.
In other words, let the paint cure enough that it won't be a problem.
Oh. That's right. See, you refer to the 3D printer as bed. The tables, your tables are your train set tables. Yeah, I just got a bit mixed up. It was my thinking.
I just hope it dries. I got to get all the stuff off this other one. It's got every piece of track I own on it right now. Yeah. And I got to get it painted. So I don't know how I'm going to do that.
Okay.
I think what I'll do is put a cover on this table I painted when it gets good and dry, and then put the track on the cover.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Because I don't want to put any track down that's going to scratch it until I'm ready to use it. The color came out better than I thought it was going to, though. Must be a quiet Friday, I'll tell you that. I guess more people have time on Saturdays.
Mm. Yeah, so you know the colouring of my doggy?
Yeah.
Right. Let's see if I can bring it out. Just so we've got something to chat about while no one else is chatting. I think I might have it in here.
Which one, Camro? This is This is my pride and joy. I love this puppy. I think Manic's got a project going on here.
Yeah, I'm going to do some diamond art. My sister sent it to me. You got tweezers and little probes, little suckers. This is very, very minute little craft. You use little tiny little gems. Where have I got it? Yeah. So that's what it's going to look like.
Oh, neat.
So that's the actual canvas that you glue onto. So you basically place it's like contact.
Ah.
So it's just sticky, right? And when you place the gems on the little dots, like, you know, color by numbers.
Yep.
Right, it's like that. So where it's black, you put your black gems. Where it's white, you put your white gems, so on. And you can do many different ones. Some are a lot more colorful than that. But because she said that looks very similar to my dog.
Pretty close.
It'll be my project. And the little gems are so tiny. I've got them there somewhere, but anyway. Yeah, so you got a little tray where you put all the tray puts all your little gems in. That's how minute they are. And then it's got a little sucker and a little tweezers. Picks up the gems individually. Then what I'm going to do, I make these wooden frames like you would if it was a for preparing a canvas. So it's just square, but with the miter joints to join it. And then I cut out a piece of MDF the same size and glue it. And then I sand the edges all the way around till they're rounded. And then what I do is then I put a undercoat and a coloured over it, whether I choose gold or aqua or black or white, however I want to present it, to seal it. And then I'll glue that to that. And then I'll put it on my, I've got this glass Lazy Susan. And I put that on the table here and level it up so it's absolutely 100% level. And then I pour epoxy resin over it to coat the whole thing, the picture as well as the frame, and I present it that way. And then you can hang it up on the wall. They're the sort of paintings I'll be doing. So I'll be doing acrylic art and then epoxy resining the pieces when they're finally finished. So I go through the whole process of, with my power tools and that, I make up the frames. I'll do videos of doing that, how I go about it, and then doing the artwork right to the finish product. And some of my artworks I actually embellish with the acrylic paintings, and I embellish them as well with gems and all sorts of things. And then I do the epoxy resin over the top. So yeah, it'll be a unique type of artwork.
Cool. Sounds like it's going to be a good little project.
Yeah. Now that I've got my cameras and everything, I can do it in a polished situation. And then when I do my OBS, I'll have the outside borders of my while I'm doing my paintings or whatever in electronic themes with pop-ups and video sweeps, and a lot of fun.
What's up, Henry? Yeah, I know.
Because if I do the project right, over time, if I don't get 80,000 subscribers, there'd be something awfully wrong, because all my other competitors on YouTube here get their 80K plus just with basic paintings, but on a daily basis. So it is a niche that has a big audience. Because I've seen channels out there that was in the early days when I was doing my research only 12 months ago, and they're like up into 80,000 already in 12 months.
Wow.
And I've learnt a lot off of their mistakes. I learnt more off their mistakes, because all the stuff that they were showing was stuff that I was already familiar with. But the mistakes actually used to put light bulbs in my head. If I did this, because they actually was inventing some little tricks without them knowing it. And so they're actually putting it on video, and they've just gone over their head. Meanwhile, I'm thinking, hang on, if I did this, this, and this from their mistakes, they don't even know what they've done. All right. Meanwhile, I'll come back and I'm developing these ideas from their mistakes and putting them together to my own way.
Yep.
And because there was a lot of acrylic art with where you put these special oils in the art that makes it react. But they were trying to like do it all in one hit, where I thought, hang on, if I did the background, and then if I then waited till it dried and then did another pour and mask it off and only poured it in certain shapes, then all of a sudden I'm creating animals with the background, the landscape, and then I'm doing turtles and marine life, because I've let it dry and then mask it off. So only certain sections then get another coat over the top of a different color, where they were trying to design it where it was all happening all in wet, raw design and process, and then thinking that's all they could do. And then I do the 3 different steps or more, depending on how far I want to go with it, and then epoxy resin it afterwards, and then teach how it's done. So it'd be a lot of fun.
I don't know what he hears, but he's growling.
Yeah, so I want to 3D print these. That's why I bought it, Rick.
Ah.
Not necessarily this size, whatever size it can happen to, and then hand paint them. But I want to do like all different sorts of subjects.
Cool. Yeah, I don't know if she'll paint these or not. I know they're her favorite characters, so.
I like them very much. I love Star Wars, always have. I love my first Superman movie too.
UFO Builder, hello.
How you going, UFO Builder? I like his channel.
Good morning.
With the group of people we have, there's no one there that I don't like. That how would I put it? Everyone that you have going on your panel or show and whatnot, I don't think there's any of them that I don't like their stuff. It's good.
What's in my head?
A magnetic field composition. A compression, is it? Right. Ratio. Another email.
Yeah. I usually get about 100 of them a day, and they're mostly from people that I don't want to break contact with, but I don't need their ads either.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Some of these people that want me to buy stuff, though, it's just like, no, I don't think so. Don't need that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's not like I'm not like a lady, just because it's on sale, I don't buy it.
Mm.
Let me see if I can get. I don't know if I can get him to cooperate or not. Maybe. I can remember what number this is. There we go. It's Henry Cam. Hi, Henry. Hey, little guy.
That's cool. That's cool.
My massive guard dog.
Oh, it is a massive guard dog.
Yeah.
It's
He's sitting there just staring at the door, waiting for it to open.
Yeah.
But
For
wife gets
mummy.
to sleep in. Yeah,
For
mommy gets to sleep in today. So
that's good. Oh, you got a pair of Crocs on.
Yep.
You dress just like me.
Yep. Just Crocs around the house. Don't need nothing else.
No, I when I was with my missus and I bought her a pair of Crocs and put them up on the cash register, and she looked at me in this disgust. She was not going to wear Crocs, and she didn't think they were. But I said they're comfy, and they were made from that soft rubber. And well, when she got home with them, eventually she weakened and wore them, and she never took them off when she was at home. She loved them that much in the end. It was almost like they were embarrassing to wear, she thought. So no one's going to see you at home anyway.
Henry, what's the matter? Oh, what you boofing at? Shh. Yep. Yeah, these little cheap C615 cameras work really well.
Yeah.
The nicest thing is they're so small and they fold right up. You want to store them or transport them.
Yep.
Those are the ones I put all around the train track.
I got these ones here. I got about 5 of them. And I put them on different stands and stuff. These are so small.
Oh, yeah.
They pick up really good footage. But you got to watch out with the I put a bit of hot glue on it, but I didn't have enough to stick it to the top of this.
Yeah.
Because there's no screw there to screw it in.
Yeah.
So it's just going to hot glue it. But you got to watch out for the card, because if you drop the card in, it just will float inside, and it's very hard to get them out. So you got to slot them just right. So I put just a 16 gigabyte card in that. It doesn't need a fast it hasn't got any shutter speed or whatever, so it doesn't need a fast ultra SD card. But they're very good. They are.
That's similar to the one that I put on the train when I run it around the track.
Yeah, that'd be
on the train. It's about the same size.
Yeah, I paid $3 for these off of Wish, and they're 1080p. They were originally 10, but they Wish had a sale where you had to buy 100 items to get it, all the stuff reduced. So you had to buy $100, not $100, but 100 items, and so I bought a heap of stuff. It was worked out to about $300 worth of stuff when I finished, but I had a lot of gear, hats and whatever I could that at the right price.
Exploration of Sessions dogs all stretched out, legs straight up in the air.
Okay.
Yeah, I know that look. I've seen it a lot.
Yeah.
My female border collie, you walk over when she's on the couch, she immediately rolls over on her back and goes, "Go ahead, pet me."
Yeah.
That's just what she does.
Yeah, mine does too.
Henry, what you doing there, buddy? Huh? What do you see that's worth looking at that much? Why don't you come back up here? Guess not. Boy, everybody must be sleeping in today. Come here.
Yeah, it must be.
No, he don't want back up. That's okay. It's been a nice visit.
I do like your green shirt there, Rick.
Yeah, I went with the green. I was very happy with it.
Yeah, I do like it.
No, I haven't got them up, UFO. Let me show you. I took them all down, and I got tired of looking at white tables, so I pulled up all the track, and what I did was I took the first table and I painted that nice color of green to make it look like some grass, and then I'm going to build a different layout on the two tables, and then once I see where the layout goes, I've got a railroad crossing that's actually an operational railroad crossing with the gates that go up and down, and I'm gonna possibly paint some dirt roads on the green grass, or maybe some ponds and things like that. But first it gets all painted green, the track goes down, and then I decide where the other things might want to be. But yeah, it's getting there. Hey, Toy Man, I am.
Yeah, Ron's in the house. How you going, Ron? Been a while since I popped over, buddy.
It's an honor to have Toy Man.
Yeah, he's a cool dude.
I love his layout. I really do.
Yes, I do too. I was impressed. And he knows I used to brag to everyone. I was the one who told Rick all about you, Ron.
Ah, the Dog Whisperer Day. Yeah.
Ron, just in case you didn't put the face to the name, I'm actually Manic Magic.
And I be StarCop. Since the hat for my wife. Nice to see you here, Toy Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, trains aren't up and running just yet. I'm hoping by Saturday or Sunday morning to have a new layout out there and get some of them running again. They're all boxed up right now in a nice, safe place. But I did finally get my Erie Lackawanna passenger cars, like I used to ride when I was a kid. Took me a while to find somebody that had some that were in good condition, but and didn't cost me an arm and a leg. But yeah, I'm looking forward to getting that on the tracks. The one thing this layout's not going to have is I'm probably not going to use the pylons this time because it was, I don't know if it was wearing engines out or anything like that, but a lot of them just would not go up it unless they were at full speed, and I don't like running them at full speed. So it's probably just going to be level track. Yeah, I'll have it up, and I'm hoping by Saturday or Sunday. And you know, if I get the garden done with the wife today, I can work on it a little bit this afternoon. The biggest problem I got right now is the table I need to paint next is covered with all the track, so I've got to find something to put the track in. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm looking forward to having it running, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I may even put in a second sound system for the Paragon 3. I don't know. Oh, my president just cracks me up.
Your president.
Yeah. He's talking about the Green New Deal. He's just tearing in a new one.
Because Toyman's from Canada, isn't he? So
I think so. Yeah.
yeah, I think Ronnie is from Canada.
I think isn't he up in Montreal?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it's exactly what I've got to do, UFO. That table I just showed you, it isn't quite. I mean, it's dry to the touch, and I could probably pick it up and move it, but that paint hasn't cured enough just yet for me to put anything on top of it.
Yeah.
So until it does that, I'm going to have to put all that track and controllers that are sitting over there on some other place.
And another tip is to, if you don't want to put everything straight onto the paint, because it might take a few days, is you can put some just cups and then put another board on top.
Yeah, I could do that.
Just so it doesn't, so it takes the weight off the paint for a little while.
London, Ontario. Okay.
Yeah, that's right. He's in London, Ontario. Because I got confused. I said London. I was asking Ron London. I was thinking, you're not in UK, you're in Canada. Well, it's not like Mitch, he's from Melbourne in America.
It's just 2 hours from Detroit.
Yeah.
So does that surfer dude have a name?
Not yet. I only picked him up yesterday.
Oh, I thought maybe he maybe like a local name or something.
I could come up with a really good name. I'm full of ideas. It'd have to be a full-on surfy name. I just call him Surfy Dude at the moment.
Oh.
Because they all call everyone Dude, they do. It's do and bro and all this, really. And you never see them, and you never see their eyes.
Yeah, I just thought maybe he had like maybe he was like a local mascot or something. And
no, just Surfy Dude. Just he's see, most of our population is around the beaches, so very iconic, very significant to Australia and the hot and the sunshine and the surf. So I'll name him something that's unique.
Okay, UFO. Yeah, we'll shut down at 8 and go to Roger's stream. So yeah, if you come back and I'm not here, I'm guaranteeing you the Canadian hub will be on by then, and we'll all meet over there. I just kind of come on when he's not on to get people warmed up a little bit, get them to get their coffee and get ready for the Roger show. But thanks for stopping in, my friend. Uh-oh, I've got 2. I didn't know you could get messages here. Oh, okay. Never mind. I'm going to need to get me some more brownies between now and the Roger show, because I can't be outdone if Paul shows up.
Oh my God. Brownie rivalry. It's funny. I like Paul. He's top bloke.
Well, I went on that tracking program for ships yesterday, and I could see what he was talking about. He is very, very close to where they go through from one lake to the other. It's pretty neat. What's up, Henry? Come here. No. Come on back up here. Say hello to everybody, Henry.
Did you watch the Ken Heron? Did you watch the Ken Heron show last Thursday?
No, he comes on so late, my friend. Well, he's not that late, but he comes on late enough. We're getting everybody ready for bed.
See, I don't watch him live because, well, it might be all right now, but I used to get a lot of lag from his show, so I used to watch the replay. But anyway, the reason why I mentioned they had these boats going through this harbour, and they've banned flying drones permanently. They just give them warnings and notices that they just wish they don't fly there, and evidently they have the jurisdiction of not allowing drones to fly in their airspace.
Yeah.
But
that was a good email. The piece of track that's not supposed to get here till Tuesday is coming today. That's a big difference in delivery time. All week long it said it would be here Tuesday the 2nd, and now it's coming today. That's great. Yep, it's on a truck coming from Dothan, Alabama, which is about 45 minutes away. That's a good thing.
My deliveries have been coming so quick. I've been so happy. Like, I ordered something Thursday, and it's arriving Tuesday morning already from China.
Yeah. Toy Man, are you still in here?
There's 5 people, so he may have.
Yeah, he may have ducked out. I don't know. But anyway, if you're still here, my friend, that thing I just mentioned, it's the Cato North American crossing gate. It comes with the 2 sensor plates that go on a straight stretch of track and the crossing gate, and it's run off of track power. And I'm sure you understand, but when the train comes over the first sensor, the gate starts to flash and the gates come down. And then when the last train passes over, last piece of the train passes over the last sensor, the gates go back up. So I'm hoping it'll be a nice animated addition to my track. I'll definitely do an unboxing on it when it gets here.
Yeah, he's still here, he says.
Yeah, I had somebody did that the other day, but it actually worked out. I was getting a little worried. Of course, he shipped it via USPS, United States Postal Service, and it was a train car that I had ordered, and it was days after I ordered it that it finally said ship, but yet it got here the next day. I don't know how he did that. He must have paid extra or something. I don't know. Yeah, I'm hoping it works good. I've seen a lot of reviews on it, and it's supposed to work pretty good. What's up, Mr. Sean?
Yeah, Mr. Sean's in.
I sent you an invite. You got another one of those things on your paw. Mommy's going to have to take care of that.
What is that, Rick? What has he got on there?
He gets these little sores.
Okay, yeah.
We've got medicine for it.
Yeah.
But, and they're real painful for him, so you can't scratch them off.
No, that's right. Yeah.
He's got one right there on his leg. He used to get, he had a big one on his back. We put some medicine on it, and in 3 days it dried up and fell off.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
So he's got one right down here. I'm going to have to show her when she gets up, because he doesn't need to have those things.
No.
He's a good boy. Yeah.
He's a good boy. Yeah.
He doesn't need that stuff. They don't seem to bother him unless you touch them.
Yeah.
Still,
yeah.
They're nasty little scabs that form, and not good.
Yes. See, a lot of dogs will tolerate a certain amount, and it's not very pleasant for them. Like, my dog will put up with her sore ear, and I have to give her medication all the time. But you can tell when she starts breathing heavy, you know that she's in pain, but she seems just to put up with it. So I try to treat it as soon as I find out she's heavy breathing, because that's an indication a dog is going through pain because they can't tell you otherwise.
Sean, there's no way. They sent it to the wrong post office.
Oh, no way. You're not so... Mr. Crowley would not tease us like that.
Man, that's ridiculous.
That's wrong. Oh, luckily you saw it. What do you mean? Is that what you're saying?
Well, at least we shall be getting it this morning.
Okay. After only having it for a short time and then saying goodbye to it for a while, it'd be disheartening.
Well, I hope it's fixed right for you, Sean, and just be careful with it.
Yeah, and I hope you're not too much out of pocket, because, you know.
And whatever you do, if you fly around water, don't wait till the battery's down below half before you try to fly the rest of the way back, okay?
Yeah, just different things like that.
You know, I mean, I feel sorry for the guy, but that's the third drone he's put in the drink.
Yeah.
You would think that he would catch on by now. I know it's a big draw, because when I go to the Gulf, I flew out 2 miles and got flew around a parasailer boat, and I chased they call them banana boats up and down the coast. But as soon as I got to 60% battery, my butt headed to the shore.
Banana boat.
Yeah. That's the other thing you can do. If you're getting low on battery, that's all you can do is tell it to turn off all the sensors It ought to have like a phone has an airplane mode. It drones ought to come with an emergency battery mode, or have it built in and just say, hey, battery gets to 20%. Don't just land out there in the middle of nowhere. Turn everything that's not needed off and save as much as you can to fly. But, you know, even so, come on, be smart. He got tuckered out again. Yeah, that's true. The sensors don't work over water. For the most part, you don't need them. That is true. I almost got taken down by a seagull down at the beach the last time I was down there in July. I think the video's online somewhere. I think it was the Mavic Air it was the Alta Evo that almost got hit by a seagull. It came really close to the camera when it went by in front. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that, Sean. You might want to check on that. Yeah. There again, I set my critical. I used to keep it at 20, and I knocked it all the way down to 10 because I've got my critical set to land when it gets to 10. But, man, I don't know. And 5 miles out, that's a long way out. I know my longest flight was 32,000 feet, and that's 6 miles. And I landed with 10% power after that flight. So, yeah, I don't know. It's hard to blame the battery or the drone when something like that happens, as far as I'm concerned. Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a long way out. You know, that's a long way out. Yeah, I don't know why I would shut off at critical, though. That's kind of bad. Oh, this poor puppy.
Poor puppy.
He's just miserable. See his little tail? See how he is? It's just kind of limp.
Yeah.
He's so mistreated.
Yeah. Yeah. He's mistreated like Sean's rabbit.
That's correct, Ed. That's why I said whenever I fly for distance, I fly into the wind until I get to 60%. I turn around and fly back the rest of the way. And I keep a real close eye on any wind shifts. Oh, your wife already said no more repairs? Yeah, he's just totally stressed out, man. He's just, I mean, we treat him so badly. I'm surprised he hasn't run away from home yet. Hey, Sean, I don't know if you were here, but I got the table painted. The first one. I still got one to go. I got the grass color that I wanted. There she be. No, she's not in focus. What's with that? Oh, I know why. That's the drape that you see here on the right. It's focusing on the drape. I got to go move the drapes. But there's the table. So, okay, Mr. Crowley, you have a good one. Good luck getting that. Give him hell. I would.
Yeah. See you, Sean.
Just don't give him so much hell they call the popo. It's a fine line nowadays. You got to be careful.
I get that. So much hell you call the Pope out.
Yeah. Well, if they call the popo, then you're in trouble. But you can get a little irate with them. I got occasionally I get things sent to me at work, and if the people, if the people tell me they're going to send it like FedEx or UPS, I'll have it sent to work. But if they tell me it's going to go through the mail, I have it sent to home. Well, occasionally they'll tell me it's going like UPS, but it goes UPS. I forget what they call it, but where in other words, UPS ships it to the town, but then it goes to the post office. Well, the people up there at the post office, the guy has a photographic memory, and I walked in one day and says, whenever packages come to this address at the airfield, for me, just hold them here. And he does. He knows my name. He knows my address on the airfield. And when he sees a package, he takes it out front and says, he'll be in. Yeah, I know, buddy. You want it in your hands. It's like Christmas time.
Hey, over and over again.
Just be careful with it, Sean.
Yes, only because we care.
What you did with it when you got it was what happened to my Mavic Air. Not Mavic Air, my Mavic Pro, the first one I got. Well, it's been a year and a half now since I got it. But I let the battery get low, and it was set to return to home when it got down to 20%. And I lost my situational awareness. The battery got low. It went to 20%, and it was right underneath the set of power lines. And as it went up to go return to home, I'm looking for a way to stop it from doing it. I couldn't stop it in time. It hit the power lines, and it came down, and gimbals hanging on the wires. None of the arms broke off, but luckily I had DJI Care. And for $75, they sent me a rebuilt one. They said for $75, we'll send you a rebuilt one right now, or you can send that in and wait 3 weeks for it to be repaired. I says, I'll pay you $75 deductible.
Yeah.
Yeah, COD orders. I remember those.
Gentlemen.
Well, Mr. Asgard, good morning, sir.
Good morning.
I take it the wife has woken up?
I was sleeping in.
That's okay. I was just thinking the wife was probably not up yet, and you didn't want to come on and be noisy.
No, I was actually being lazy this morning, which is rare. So, yeah. What are you guys up to?
This is my newest one there, buddy.
Is that a picture of you with longer ears? Is that supposed to be what it is?
No, that's Yoda. Come on.
Oh, kidding, I am.
Yeah,
Recognize him, I do, of course.
There is no do. There is only try.
There is no try. That's funny. I used to tell my son that.
There is only two.
Last Jedi, supposedly, but that's Luke in
That's
his little Master Jedi robe.
Well, you've been having fun.
That was the 23-hour.
Aren't they? Huh?
That was the 23-hour print that I did.
Holy catfish, man. That's a long time.
Yeah. Well, you know, Mark was on there saying the longest he did was like an 11 or a 12. And I think somebody else came out and said they did a 13. I said, screw both of them. I'm going to do a 23.
Damn, son.
Yeah. Screw them.
And it did it. And that's not even the biggest print I can do. I hate to think of what's going to happen if I ever do a print that fits the bed, because the bed can do an 8x8 by 12. I can't imagine. That'll be like a week.
What, if you don't mind me asking, what was the cost of your printer? What do they worth?
$345.
That's not bad.
No, especially since you see, if you go to places like Amazon has it for $7.99. eBay, some people are selling it for $8.99. I went to a place called Alibaba.com, believe it or not.
Yeah, I know the store.
Yeah, and the price there, I think, was $5 or $6. But if I would go through my company and do a purchase order, so I talked to the sheriff and said, would you mind if I used our number for a purchase order? He says, nah, go ahead and do it. So I did it and got it a lot cheaper.
Clever man. Clever man. Nice.
Yeah, there's always ways to cheat.
Oh, yeah, I look for cheating.
So what you up to this morning, Hugh?
I don't know, guys. Nothing in particular. I was out doing some light painting last night. That's why I was up late. I was out taking the drone, flying, and making streaks and just doing crazy stuff just for fun.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta teach me how to do intros and shit, because man, your stuff's awesome.
I appreciate that. Appreciate
with
that.
the hammer and everything. I sometimes I think I enjoy your intros more than I do your video.
Well, that's okay.
I actually love it. I got to figure out how to do something. You got it. Are you doing that on your Apple?
Well, so I'm not doing it all on my own. Let me be honest. What I do is I buy certain kinds of motion graphics and then I customize it, right? So what there was when I bought it was there was a hammer that hit a logo.
Right.
I thought that's what I bought. I paid for this hammer hitting a logo, and it's public. It's other people have it too.
Yeah.
Just you don't see it. It's rare, right? But it's on this thing called Video Blocks that I subscribe to. Anyway, and so then what I do is that I customize all the stuff, the layers beneath the hammer, and put whatever I want. Put a drone, put my logo, stuff like that. But they have a lot of other things that are cool reveals like that are fairly unique. And then all you do is you add your logo or you add, whatever you want. But yeah, definitely, if you find something you like, I'm sure I can help you customize it.
And who is that with, you?
It's a place called Video Blocks, Trevor.
Blocks?
Yeah, I'll send you a link. Hold on. They
go for it, please.
What they do is they have the main website is called Story Blocks,
right?
And they have like stock photography, stock videography, stock After Effects elements, stuff like that. So, yeah. Open a new tab. Let's see if I can just oh, hold on a second. I can do a screen share. Let's see.
Yeah, hey, Drew.
Application window.
I'm not Drew. Hugh.
Yes,
were you in the stream yesterday when they were trying to get people that had flown 360 cameras on drones?
No, I didn't see that.
Check that link out. I couldn't find it yesterday in time. Actually, it wasn't yesterday. Well, it was yesterday, but it was last night on Centroid's stream. He had Claude on when the topic came up, and Claude had attached one to his on the underside. What I did is I took GoPro mounts and mounted it on the batteries to my Mavic.
Yeah.
And then took my Samsung Gear 360 and put it on top and flew it around the neighborhood.
Oh.
Then that one there, I made a tiny planet with it.
Oh, nice. Why is that?
But it works great, man. I'm here to tell you.
For some reason, just give me 1 second. Why is that not opening?
Good morning, Roger, sir.
Yeah, Roger's on.
That's okay, Roger. Don't worry about it. We're all waiting for you anyway.
Okay, so I don't know if you guys can still see my thing here. Hold on. Application window. Oh.
Now we lost him, have we?
Accidentally closed the window, sorry.
Now you're back.
All right, application window. Okay, so here's, if you look at my screen now, that's what I bought. What comes with a subscription, right? You subscribe to the service and then you get as many things as you want. And so that's what it looked like originally. Mm-hmm. It's just a hammer hitting a surface and then you put a logo underneath, right? But if you go to, let's see, After Effects. Oops, there's a whole collection called Intro. There we go. Go to Intro.
And what's that worth?
I think it was 100 American per year.
Okay.
And if you make a lot of videos and you want, like, when I did the thing for Rodney Bell and I put all the ships and stuff, all that.
Yeah.
That's where I got all those ship videos, is from here, and they cost me nothing, right? They're part of my package.
Yeah.
Wow.
And when I do my music videos and I have pictures of dudes strumming guitars or whatever. I mean, obviously I'm not in bands or anything, so I get those from here too, and I just mix them in with my drone video stuff, right?
Okay.
Yeah. So that's what I do, and you can find a lot of different intros in here, and then just customize them to whatever you like,
Yep, I see that. It looks good.
Yeah. And of course, I found the only Viking thing on the whole store. I took that one and said, "Yeah, that's mine.
Yeah,
I'm gonna do that one." But
that's cool.
Yeah. Anyway, if you make a lot of videos, like I do, I will. It's worth having. I do not like their. They have a audio blocks version where it's music. I do not like it. It's not worth the money.
What's the Viking one down there? Is that the
the Viking one? No, that's like an ocean thing. I have that. I played with it, but I couldn't make anything quite work for me.
It'd be better if it had a ship in it.
It would, and you could probably put a ship in it. Now, there's another option for you guys that aren't handy with After Effects, because I'm not either. What I do is there's a service called Fiverr.com. Actually, it's an Israeli company, and you basically hire some young designer for minimum of $5, and they'll make you logos and whatnot.
Okay. So, your camera's no longer presenting.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
Who wants to see my ugly face anyway?
I don't know.
Let's see.
It ain't much worse than this.
How'd that work? Okay, if I stop sharing and go back to camera.
Oh, its camera's on now.
Google Hangouts. Share.
It's on now.
Oh, good. Okay.
Or it was.
Oh, it's not again?
No, now you got me.
Well, okay. Stop sharing me. Oh, there we go.
There you go.
All right.
Stop.
Hands off the controls, boy.
Don't touch that button.
Don't touch it. That's what she said.
When you did the screen share, I did click on your logo there, so you could keep it up, because otherwise, it if you don't talk, you don't see it.
Yeah, it goes away.
Yeah, it goes away. So I did do that. Now I brought it back. So I'm getting used to everything.
Yeah, I have never messed around much with Hangouts. Like the one time I did last week, I ended up muting poor Hadley by accident. I went to mute the stream for a second to talk to somebody, and I muted Hadley. And then everybody's like, "What happened? What happened to Hadley?" I'm like, "Oh shit, did I just do that?"
I didn't know you could eject somebody. I almost did that yesterday when I was trying to present somebody, and I went over and clicked on their thing, and all of a sudden this little window popped up and said, "Eject." No, don't eject.
I shouldn't have the authority to do that. I'm not responsible enough.
Were you on the hub when Val was muting Paul and Andrew all the time?
Yeah.
Deliberately, because
naughty.
Because they were sexist and everything, and she wasn't liking it at all.
I tell you, one of the things we teach pilots when we turn them into instructors is instructors fundamentals, and we teach them how to communicate. And how different symbols can mean different things to different people.
I mean, we all know what this means. This doesn't mean
we all know what that means. Yeah, it means you didn't get my finger. I can still shoot my bow. Technically, that's where it came from. But at any rate, there's a folklore story that goes around from the first Gulf War, where this Marine Corps F-18 called in an emergency, said he had a firelight in the cockpit, and then F-15 pilot on a cap overhead said, "Hey, I could be down there in a second. I'll check it out for you and make sure it's actually a fire." So the F-15 screams on down, pulls up behind the F-18, and he goes, "Oh, that looks good. That looks good." So he scoots up along the side. He goes like that. Next thing you know, the F-18 pilot goes, boom!
Ejects?
So to 99% of the rest of the world, that means what? Everything's okie dokie. Right. To that Marine pilot, that meant eject.
Oh shit!
Now it's folklore. Man. We don't know that it really happened, but we always kid on the Marines that work in.
Right. Anyway, good story though.
But that's right. It's an example of how I may think this means one thing, but you may think it means another.
Yeah. There's a lot of that.
And if the guy really did eject, I feel sorry for him, because he came out of the whole situation at least an inch and a half shorter. Guaranteed.
Terrible.
Guaranteed, you're an inch and a half shorter when you get done.
Well, I've never ejected, but I've had a lot of hard leg landings parachuting, that's for sure.
There you go. That'll do it too. No.
Hence 2 artificial hips. It'll
do it to you in a heartbeat.
Yeah. Well, I used to paraglide too, and you got 100-pound motor, and well, the motor is like 40 pounds, but then gas, you get 5 gallons of gas and everything else packed on your back, and you land with that thing standing up. That's hard landing.
You the man, son. You the man.
I was when I was young, but not now, that's for sure.
By the way, I found out the other day, and I couldn't believe this, because when I flew Apaches, they were about $17 million a copy. The current price for an E-model Apache is $42 million.
Yeah.
Can you imagine being a young 22-year-old pilot in command, going to combat and being responsible for that kind of money?
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, you know what? I think that's the only way you can be, because you're young and you think you're invincible and you just don't give a damn.
Oh, yeah. Combat's a young man's game. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah. I'd be stressed. I'd be like, holy shit, this is an expensive helicopter. What if somebody puts a bullet hole in it?
I was just thinking to myself, I never had exciting things like you and Rick was doing. Then I thought, hang on, I was a firefighter.
Firefighter, man.
Firefighter for 32 years and running
you
up and
got barbecued on a daily basis.
All the rest of it. And you just forget that you take it for granted because it's part of your everyday role.
Exactly.
And you just get accustomed to it.
Yep.
Yeah, you have to put all that out of your mind if you're going to do what I used to do. That's for sure.
Yeah.
And I've been lucky. I've always been able to separate home life from work. It's in both jobs I had. That's a necessity. You can't be thinking about anything but your job when you're doing what I used to do. So.
And you got to love your job. Like we had a couple of female firefighters, and new people when they visited our fire station. They were a bit offended because they were considered ghoulish or gory, or some of their conversations that were overheard, and what they were looking for a photo album, and it was all these dead people in it, and different stuff. But they were actually nurses as well, so they were firefighters as well as nurses as part of their dual duties. And the thing is, we've got to love that sort of environment, and we do speak freely of it. And you have to have people that love that ghouliness, also just would not cope.
Yeah.
And they don't know what they're really talking. They don't realize that they just seem to be different to everyone else.
Legwork says, "Is that all? I'll take 2 of those."
Oh crap! I totally forgot there's a whole chat thing going on.
Yeah, I almost fell over when the guys told me what the current price was. I went, "You got to be kidding me!"
Oh, I bet.
I mean, it's a fantastic machine. Don't get me wrong, but my God, it's a lot of money.
It is a lot of money, but I'm going to invest in one.
An Apache?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Oh, I can see Trevor flying that around. That would be, oh man, I want to see that on YouTube.
That's the only thing bad about having that as your career airplane is there's not too much coffee unless the mafia buys some.
I thought he was talking about the printer again.
I want to see Trevor chase down an errant kangaroo, somebody that's been pissing on his fence post or something, you know. Okay, I got you, bugger. You're going down, matey. Boom.
We have them bouncing down our main street, which is only 2 streets over from where I live.
Has anybody seen Roger go hot yet?
No, I haven't got any reminder.
I haven't gotten a reminder, but then again, I don't always get his. I don't want to run into his show.
Oh, I can have a look on my other screen.
Well, I can do that too. I forgot.
Oh, he set up a stream so that it's ready.
It's ready?
Yeah, it's ready.
Okay, guys.
Open.
Well, let me bring mine down here. Thank you for coming in.
See you soon.
And we shall see you all at the hub. Thank you, everybody in the chat.
It's great. I'll see you there.
It's time to go over to Roger's show. Yes. So God bless. Take care, and StarCop's out.
All right.
All right.